It's that time again, Henson Huskies, time for Books of the Week. So this week we have 3 brand new books to feature that you may or may not have heard of, and hopefully something will spark your interest. Since we are getting close to the Thanksgiving holiday break, you definitely want to have something great to read. And as you know, we also are offering curbside pickup on Monday the 23rd. So not only do we have these ebooks and audiobooks available, but if you want to look into a print book, just reference that email for how to put something on hold or how to put an idea in the suggestion format so you can get some recommendations to pick up on the 23rd. But with that, we're still keeping Books of the Week as our main focus for digital material. So the first book for this week is The Big Game. We are still in the midst of football season, so we need to feature some football books. The Big Game is pretty new. It was just released last year. Tim Green is an amazing author. He writes lots of sports fiction. And this one's especially interesting, and I've had some students tell me that they absolutely loved this book because the main character is in 7th grade and his name is Danny. He's dedicated his whole season to his recently deceased father, and he's just on track to be an NFL star just like him. But then he runs into some trouble at school with the academic portion because he really struggles, especially with reading. So he has to cope with both elements of the academic and the sports and be able to find some success in both. So this is a really great book for football fans or for anyone who wants a great book, no matter what the content. Our next selection, we're going to stick to the audiobook idea. So our next selection is called S.T.A.G.S. So S.T.A.G.S is really interesting for my kind of horror thriller fans because this, as you can see, it's One Deadly Weekend. It takes a very unexpected turn when our main character gets this invite for this epic weekend of hunting, shooting, fishing, etc. Until when she gets there, she realizes that the prey that's being hunted is actually her and some other misfit students. So it's a really interesting, very action-packed thriller book. If you are interested, S.T.A.G.S is an audiobook on Destiny Discover. And then our final selection is from the JLG Digital Bookshelf, and this one is called Not Your Sidekick. So Jess, our main character, lives in a world where superheroes are everywhere. Pretty much everyone has superpowers, but she hasn't come into hers yet. Her family has the history, but she's sort of resigned to, I guess I don't have powers. And she still needs to get into college, so she gets this epic internship, but it's with like the most notorious villain around. She's kind of digging it though, because she gets to work with her crush and this other super mysterious M. And it's also kind of a way to, rebel against her parents a bit. But then she uncovers this crazy plot and has to figure out what to do. So this is a great action adventure, has some fantasy in it as well. So Not Your Sidekick. And since it's on the JLG Digital Bookshelf, it is always available, and you are able to read it no matter how many other people are interested as well. With that being said, please make sure you check out something great. Remember, Books of the Week are here to give you ideas and inspiration, but we have hundreds of books and ebooks and audiobooks available, as does the public library, and we have those extras on the JLG Digital Bookshelf. And if you are missing the actual feel of a nice physical book in your hands, look for that email about curbside pickup. The first one will be Monday the 23rd. So just in time for you to have something over that Thanksgiving break if you are interested. Thanks so much and keep reading, Henson Huskies.